Hello my good people, mmeshinda fiti, mmeshinda fiti. Karibuni tena mara kadhaa kadha. Okay, today I just want to show you some tricks or leo nataka kuongelelea what you call trend lines. As I've been saying all along is that trend lines are the most beautiful or the most uh, great indicators in this market. You don't have to rely on any other indicators, let's say like the moving averages, like the Bollinger Bands, like the MACDs, or all those kind of indicators. But my mentor used to tell me, Oscar, you know what? If you want to make actually good money into this market, just master the art of drawing good trend lines. Once you master the art of drawing good trend lines, then I'm telling you by the facts that you'll be making good money in this market, and that is just what has been happening to me. I've been able to do some great things because I've been able to also win some good trades, yeah, by following just what my mentor used to tell me, and that is how to draw good trend lines and how also to execute the market using these particular trend lines. Okay, so today I will be taking you through on how to draw good trend lines or actually perfect trend lines and how to execute your trades based on these particular trend lines. So I remember some while ago I actually mentioned on ways on how to draw trend lines. For you to draw successful trend lines, as I usually say, is that you have to go to your line chart. And here I'm demonstrating using a pair called GBP-JPY. Okay, this one is a GBP-JPY, whereby we have, in forex, what we do, we pair two pairs to know where the market of those two pairs is, how the market is performing concerning those two particular pairs. So right now we are pairing Great Britain pound versus the Japanese yen. Okay, this one here, GBP JPY, meaning that GBP is the best currency, and this one is the what do we call this? Actually, okay, I just forgot. So that is what we do. We are pairing these particular currencies to one another to see how we can actually make money out of this market. So today's topic, I'll be talking about how to draw good trend lines. And for you to draw a successful trend line, you need to go back to the line chart. Just come to this icon right here, choose line chart, select it, and your chart will look like this. So you come here also to this icon, pick that particular line that is going horizontal. Is it vertical? Yeah, vertical. This vertical horizontal. English doesn't pay me this. Actually, you just come here, take that particular trend line, put it right here, and draw your smooth trend line, just like that. Okay, this is on our daily, right? On our daily, we put it right there to show that this market is actually on an uptrend. As I usually say, the trend is your friend. The trend is always your friend. Do not trade against the trend. When the market is going up, it's for you now to trade with the market. Right now, the market is on an uptrend. You can see that we are moving from a lower low to a lower high to a lower high. So this market actually is trending up when we are having successful lower highs. Here, that's on our daily. Going back to our 4 hour. Actually, this is what we call top-down analysis. What is top-down analysis? Top-down analysis is whereby you go to the previous higher time frame for you reducing the market to up to the lowest time frame. Now we are moving from the daily time frame. You can see that the market is on our daily time frame. Going now to our 4 hour time frame, you can see something happening here, but this one is not a good place for us to draw a trend line. A good place for us to draw a good trend line. A good place for us to draw a good trend line. Let's just go to 1 hour chart so that I can show you some more ways on how to draw a trend line. So you pick that particular trend line, place it right here, then you draw it way up. Okay, draw it way up, draw it way up. So what are we seeing in the market right now? Sorry. But what I usually tell my student is the steeper the trend line, the easy it will break. The steeper the trend line, the easy it will break. But when the trend line is not that much steeper, it means that we'll have a lot of time for us to break that particular trend line. But what you can see right here is that this trend line, yes, is a good trend line, but it's more steeper. Whereby this market can break this particular trend line anytime. It reached here, it bounced off. It came and retested, it bounced off. Now you are at this particular level. When do we enter this particular market? Okay, for us to enter this particular market, okay, we will wait for this price to close down. This is what I mean. The minutes. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. We wait for the market to break down. Okay. Once it reaches somewhere there, then we wait for the market to retest. Okay. Retest is actually coming to confirm if the break was valid. Okay. If you are an aggressive trader, once this market broke below, okay, broke below from this particular point to this particular, once you saw a candle breaking out of this particular trend line, what you could have done is just enter the market at that particular point. You could have made when the market actually goes downside, okay, you will have a good opportunity for you to make some cash out of it, of which right now it is still trading at this particular point, as you can see. So what I mean is we'll wait for the market to break, come and do some retest, and then take this particular market where the downside. Right there, then we go to the downside, right here. Okay, the market to go where to the downside. So this particular treatment here, or you can simply take some profit somewhere. So but simply take some profit somewhere, maybe at this particular trend line or at the previous low, which is right here. So for GBP JPY, we are actually waiting to see how the market will behave at that particular level. Wait to see how the market will behave. Once you see a red candle closing down below this particular line here, it will be now that a good time for us to enter that particular market and short the market to the downside. If it doesn't break this particular trend line, what we will now wait to see something like this. Okay, if that particular trend line won't be broken, okay, if that particular trend line won't be broken, we will be waiting to see something like this, just like that. Once you see the market going back to the other side, then it will maybe come and retest that trend line and shoot its way back up. Okay. If it doesn't break to the downside, we will wait for the market to come, do some upside move, okay, come and retest, and then we take the market back up. That's how we trade using trend lines. Let me take another pair. Let me try another pair. Okay, try another pair. Sorry about this. Actually, this is my watch list where I see which are the best currency that I trade each and every single day. And once I see that the market is at my particular levels, I wait and see how the prices will behave on those particular levels before I enter the market. Right? Before I enter the market. Before I enter the market. Okay, another pair is here. We call it URUSD. What is URUSD? It's actually we are pairing European dollar. Okay, European, yeah, dollar versus the USD. USD meaning the United States dollar. So this particular current, actually this is euro. Sorry, not European dollar. Sorry, it is actually we are pairing euro against the USD, United States dollar. Okay. So what do we do here? Once you see a market like this, okay, once you see a market like this, what do? We go back to our top-down analysis. What is top-down analysis, guys? Top-down analysis, top-down analysis is where you predict the market using the higher time frame. Actually, you're moving from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. When you move from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, that is what we call it top-down. Top-down, whereby you're moving from the highest uh, time frame to the lowest time frame. Okay, that is what we call top-down analysis. So for you to know actually generally how the market is or where the market is or the the trend of the market, if the market is either trading to the downside or is trending to the upside. As I usually say, the trend is your friend. On EURUSD, the past month, we have seen that the euro has been weakening much and much and much, whereas the United States dollar has been gaining more strength. That's why the market is on the downside. For you to trade a successful trend line, again, I will repeat, go to the line charts, right? And once you go to the line chart, you come to this particular area here and pick your trend line. Okay. For you to draw a successful trend line, okay, you have to actually spot two positions in the market where the market actually turned. So you come to this particular area right here, you can take it from there somewhere here. Okay, you can see this point here, the market touched. You can see the same thing happening here, which means that is a good trend line because the market is trending to the downside. Okay, we are in a downtrending market whereby you can see such a thing happening. Also, you can draw another trend line from here. Actually, this is another thing that I will teach you. How do we call two parallel lines going in the same direction? Two parallel lines going in the same direction. What do we call that? Two parallel lines going in the same direction. This is actually a channel like a pipe, whereby water has to flow through the pipe. Okay, now the market here is flowing through the channel. Okay, and the channel actually is acting like a pipe in the real world. Okay, in the layman's language, that's what we see. So once you see such like a market happening, this is actually a good structure for me to share with you something called a channel. But let me not go out of topic. I will come some time back, or yeah, I will come sometimes for me to share with you on what channels are, on how to trade channel. Today I was just talking about trend lines. I ain't talking about anything else but trend lines. So right now you can see the market trending to the downside. Okay, the market here is the overall trend of the market on the daily is on our downtrend. We're trading down because you are having higher lows. This one is a higher high, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Why do I say that these ones are higher low? Once you see the market going with higher lows, it means the market is going down. What do we mean by the market going down? We mean that the bears in the market are more than the bulls in the market. Once the bears are more in the market than the bulls, we say that that market is a bearish market. Okay, it's a bearish market. What do we mean by bearish market? This is where now the sellers are more than the buyers, and the sellers are pushing the market to the downside. That's when we call that market a selling market, a bearish market, or bears market, or another term do we use for a buyer's market? Call that market is either trending up, that is a bullish market, a buyer's market, or a bull's market. Okay, yeah, that's what we're saying. But right now, I'm just sharing with you on how to do trend lines. So this market actually is a bearish market whereby the market is trending to the downside. That is on a daily. The larger picture, we've already seen that the market is going down. Now going to the 4-hour charts, as my mentor usually say that for you, if you base your judgment on the 4-hour charts, you'll be able to make good money every single time. Why? Told me that the 4-hour charts are gold mine charts. Once you spot a candle on a 4-hour chart, it means now the market is ready to go into that direction that you're about to take. Okay, that you're about to take, right? Yes. What do you see? Like here, what do you see? You can see the same thing that we just saw on our daily, that the market is actually a bearish market. Okay, but let me just draw another trend line for me to separate the daily trend line from our 4-hour trend lines. And draw another trend line right here. Okay, this is another trend line. Let us change it to yellow so that you can get a different perspective of this market. It's actually a position, right? Position. So going back now to the 1 hour, where most people will actually want to base their judgments on the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, this is what you're seeing. Even though we're in a bearish market, okay, the bulls are actually making it uh, bringing in some gas into this market, or bringing in some investment into this market, whereby they're trying to pull the market to the upside even though the market is trending to the downside. So on the 1 hour chart, what we can see is that the, even though the market is moving down, right, even though the market is moving down, right, so it's actually a good position right here. We'll have just traded this market right here very nicely, very nicely. This is a good setup, good setup. This is a very nice setup. Yeah, very nice setup. A very nice setup. Let's say you are in this market, let's say like yesterday, right? Let us cut off this particular market from this particular area right here. Let us cut off this particular market from this particular area right there. Let us cut off this market from this particular. Let us cut off this market from this particular area right here. Okay. Let us forget what is just happening from our right hand side and focus on the left side. Okay. Once the market came, okay, once the market, sorry, I have to pay for this so that I can do the replay position. Once the market reached this particular area right here, okay, and you are looking on how now you want to enter this particular market, so the market bounced off, it came, the market came, okay, after making this particular move right here, it bounced off, it came, tried to retest it, it went back up, it broke through. How do we know that the market is now for us to trade down? Once you saw this particular red candle here, which is a a bearish candle closing below, it was time for you to sell the market. Okay, it was time for you to sell the market. Look previously on the previous two candles before judging with the third candle. This particular candle came, closed here, waited for the next candle, which was a green candle. It opened right here, okay, pushed, it went up to this particular area. It couldn't, it closed there. The next candle opened, it went to the downside, it closed just right here. What does it happen to the next candle? The next candle is a pin bar, which is a reversal candle. Once you learn about the philosophy of this candle, you'll be able to actually trade this market with ease. So on this particular trend line, we're seeing that The market broke through, okay, it closed below. The next candle opened below. It went, tried to break out of this particular, it couldn't, it closed right there, okay, with a very thin body. Then the next candle, you're in, trading the market to the previous low, which is on the right side. I actually told you guys, for your TPs or your take profit, actually look to the left. You could have taken your take profit here, which was good. Once you entered, you made some pips, or you could have exited the market with either the number of pips that you like. If it is 20 pips, you're in out of the market. After your 20 pips, you're out. If you're a person like me who likes going with the market and following all the profit, or just going to it, you could have put in what you call what do we call this, stop loss. What's okay? Once I remember, I will tell you guys. A conservative guy like me, once the market gave me some profit, I could take my stop loss and close some profit out of that market and wait for the market to still go down. So my previous, so my current stop loss, sorry, take profit will be somewhere here. Once it takes my TP, I will wait for the market also to come and take my TP right here. As I ride this market slowly until I reach the bottom, the channel. That's a good trade right there. I've given you some nugget on URUSD. On URUSD, if you're in this market right now, you can sell this particular market right now. Okay, sell the market because the market is trending in a channel. Obviously, once the market hits the top channel, which is the trend line right here, it will force itself down to this particular channel right here. Once the market reaches this particular point, it will try and look at what will happen. Once you see some candle popping outside of this, it is buying the market back to the upside. Okay, that's how we trade a channel. Just giving you a hint. If you want to be on the next episode where I share with you on how to draw channels and make money out of these particular channels, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for you to be notified when I upload another video on this particular channel. Thank you very much and see you and peace.